Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Glaire Cartago, and for this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about myself, just because I've been posting a lot of vlogs and informational video, but not so much about myself. And so yeah, I figured whatever. And then I'm going to be reacting about some of your assumptions about me, because last week I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me some assumptions about myself, and I've gotten quite a few assumptions from you guys, so I'm going to be reacting about that. So let's start. Alright, so I've got the list here on my phone, so just because it's a lot. Okay, so first of all, I'm a Filipino, if that's not obvious enough already. But yeah, I'm a Filipino. I was born and raised in Bicol, in Naga City. So the second one is because I just turned 24 years old, and so I figured I'd give you 24 facts about myself because I'm 24 years old this year. That makes me a Gemini. So yeah, I'm 24 years old, a little bit old now, but I feel like it's hitting on me already that I'm almost there into the 30s and I haven't really figured out my life that much. So yeah, I'm 23 years old, which brings me to my third fact, which is I'm a 90s baby. So yeah, I'm a 90s baby. I'm a very proud 90s baby. I'm not sure what we're called, but is it like Gen X or Gen Z? We're definitely not millennial. Probably Gen Z or Gen X, whatever that is. But yeah. And the next one is, even though I'm a 90s baby, I am really loving the 80s music. Back in the Philippines, every Sunday, they play this music on the radio, like the old music. I grew up, listening to this kind of music. Actually, when I was younger, I kind of hated that kind of music because it feels like, like, oh my god, that's for old people. But then growing up, I started appreciating this kind of music. Up until now, whenever I hear that kind of music, it makes me really want to just stop and listen to the music and, think about all of the memories back then. It gives me the chills, it gives me happiness in that moment, and I really love that music. And the fifth one, some of my hobbies are reading books, editing videos, editing photos. I love doing craft things. I'm not very artsy, but for example, I like making scrapbook and stuff like that. I like organizing things, even though I'm not very neat as always, but I like to rearrange stuff for myself. I don't know, but I know it gets pretty tiring, I guess. I don't know, I just like doing little weird stuff. And then when it comes to books, my favorite genre is sci-fi. Actually, when I read, I kind of like take turns when it comes to reading. I wouldn't read two sci-fi books consecutively just because it feels like I wanted to like reset my mind mood or something like that. I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope you get what I mean. I think the first series that I owned was Twilight series. That was when I was in second year high school, and then they were very popular. Yeah, it's fun. So the next one is number 6. So I'm more of a J-pop fan than K-pop fan. Actually, when I was in second year high school, that young, that's where I discovered my favorite Japanese drama, which is Hanayori Dango. From then on, I got hooked with Japanese drama, Japanese music and everything. When I was on my 4th year high school and then my early college life, I started getting this K-pop music and then K-dramas, and then I sort of not really forgot, but I sort of like, put aside my J-pop fan self. I remember that time I was really addicted to like K-pop. I think it was the time of Super Junior and SNSD. I just got busier that I didn't have the time to really watch, K-dramas and stuff. And so I went back again to J-pop. So yeah, I've always been loyal, I guess, to J-pop. Number 7, I love old vintage things. That includes anything like really classic, like film cameras, knitting, crocheting. I do have a couple of film cameras back home. I actually was regretting not bringing them here because I could have used them here. And so number 8 is I've been to a couple of countries already, mostly Asian countries. I do travel with my dad mostly. He likes to travel, and so I get to be with him. I get to travel for free, mostly on Southeast Asian countries. So yes. So number 9, I'm a big fan of dogs. I find them really cute. I'm so sorry for all the cat lovers, but I'm just really scared. Not very scared, but if I could avoid them, I would. It's just that they can get very aggressive sometimes. It's like they can scratch you anytime they want. I used to own a dog when I was a kid, but then she died, so I'm still healing. So number 10 is I don't like combing my hair. I would just dry my hair without using anything, just my hair like this. And I'm just not really, I don't see the use of comb. Like, I don't have the best hair anyway, so like, why bother? But yeah, I curl, yeah. So you see this one, I use a curling iron, but I've never really used any comb for it. So that's probably why I don't have like the greatest hair, but I don't really care. It works well for me. So yeah, number 11 is I love Japan. I don't know if you guys are following me on my Instagram, on my blog, on my vlogs. Yeah, but I think I have expressed how much I love Japan. And I've been loving Japan since high school. I've always wanted to live in Japan. You may ask me like, okay, so you love Japan, what are you doing in Canada? Man, I don't know. I love Japan. I love their food. I love everything about Japan. I love their culture. I love the food, sushi, and everything raw. Oh my god. And the culture, the people, they're so kind. The places, they're very historical, and like everything's just so cool in Japan. Also, I love anime. I love matcha. Matcha is like green tea and stuff. Like everything matcha is so good. Oh my god. Okay, creepy. So number 12, I don't drink coffee. What I mean by that is that when I'm home, I don't normally make myself a cup of coffee, but when I go to like Starbucks or any coffee shop, I can order coffee, but usually it's just black. So yeah, I like my coffee black. Black, 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 just like my mom. So yeah, number 13. I don't know about you guys, but I think mostly of you have had a lot of like career dreams when you guys were younger. And so like when I was young, I've dreamt of being a nurse, a dentist, and flight stewardess. I've also thought about it being a detective or like a spy. It's crazy, but I'm actually studying to be an accountant. So I don't know, maybe there's still time for me to pursue one of my career dreams. So let's see. Number 14 is I do know how to drive a car, but mostly I would prefer manual car, especially on a long drive, because you tend to get, you know, like sleepy. I prefer stick shift car. And number 15 is I love watching fireworks. I could go on and watch them forever. They're the best. If you have seen one of my vlogs, actually, was it like how we ended term 1? So yeah, definitely watch that one. That was one of my favorite vlogs. Number 16, I used to always bring Swiss knife on my bag, or wherever I go, it's always with me. I lost it when I was in Chicago. I was on my last day in Chicago, going back to the Philippines, and then I was in the airport about to check in. And then I totally forgot to put my Swiss knife on my check-in luggage. And then so the security had to confiscate it because obviously sharp objects are not allowed on your carry-on. And so I was devastated during that day because that was like given to me by my dad, and it was with me already for, I don't know, like 4 to 5 years already, and I've been always carrying them. Yeah, my friends would tell me like I'm so weird, like why would you need to bring a Swiss knife every day? I'm like, why not? It's useful. Number 17. Okay, number 17 is I love playing Heroes. If you guys don't know that, probably you don't know that. It's a computer game. I'm not very fond of, you know, playing games in computer, but if I would, that's the only game that I usually would play. Number 18. So I've lived in different countries before. This is the 3rd country that I have lived other than Philippines. So when I was 15, I went to China in Xiamen. I was there for 2 months. I did like a summer camp with a few of my classmates and other students from the Philippines. Then we were there studying Chinese culture and studying Mandarin. When I was 20 years old, I went to Chicago for a year and I did my internship at an accounting firm. After that, this is the 3rd one. It made me independent, I guess, and it made me who I am. Which brings me to number 19. I can speak a little Mandarin, a little Nihongo, and I used to understand Korean because of K-drama. Like really basic one, like Ni hao ma, wo han hao, Nina, oh, 我肚子饿了，我们吃吧. Just a little bit of those because I attended the Chinese Catholic school from kindergarten up until high school, and so that's a lot of basically my formative years. I've been studying Chinese, but very basic. So we used to say to our Chinese teacher, like when we want to go out, 老师我可以出去吗? Teacher, can I go out? So that's like one of the memorized lines of every student in my school. Number 20 is I love pork jerky. If you don't know that, you guys should definitely try that one. It's amazing. And 21, I hate Reese cups. Is it Reese or Reese's? I don't know. I don't know why. I love peanut butter on my sandwich, but whenever I try it, oh my god, I don't know. I don't like it. I hate it. Number 22, I'm a look at the moon kind of person. Like if we're strolling during the night and then I saw the moon, I'd be like, oh my god, look at that moon. And then I'd just totally stop and like admire the moon. I'm that kind of person. Number 23 is I love doing adventure stuff. When I was in US, I did skydiving, and then I wanted to do bungee jumping here or anywhere. The thing is, you know, like I could do skydiving anytime, but I'm so scared of little thing like cockroach. I hate that. Like I don't like spiders too. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. The last one is, you guys may not believe me when I say this, but I consider myself an introvert. Sure, I do videos, I do YouTube videos. I seem to be very outgoing on my videos, but that's just because, you know, like of course you're having fun. Of course I'm having fun. That would just, you know, look like I'm a very outgoing person, but I think that between me and Joey, no, actually, yeah, I'm more of like an outgoing person compared to Joey, but I feel like if you meet me in person, I'm not that very talkative. I try to talk to people, but not as much as what you think I am based on my vlogs and this. I can be very talkative, I guess, but most of the time I like to spend my time alone on a very secluded place, in a very small space. So yeah, those are like the 24 facts about me, and I hope that you guys got to know me a little bit better than before, I guess. So yeah, let's go and head over to reacting to some of your assumptions about me. So I will be getting this on Instagram, and then I will be putting the questions or like the assumptions here. But I'm probably not going to include the person who wrote that, just because, you know, they may not be very comfortable about that. So yeah, let's go for the first assumption. So this person said, to be honest, when I first met you, I thought mataray ka. Turns out the other way around. I don't know what gives people the impression that I'm mataray, but I don't think I'm mataray. I mean, not to be biased or anything, but I feel like 8 out of 10 people would tell me that I'm mataray in real life. Yeah, so that's my basis. But yeah. Okay, another one is rich kid, super extra rich. I'd like to say no to that. I'd like to say that's not true. If I were very super extra rich, as you said, I probably wouldn't need to do the part-time jobs because I'm very stressed with my studies. I could have just, you know, like relax here at home, but I'm not. I'm working because I need the money. Actually, the money that I earn on my part-time jobs is just enough for me to get on, you know, week by week. So I really need to work because I'm not that rich. So yeah, hardworking. I think people need to be hardworking because they have to, just like I have to be hardworking in order to survive in this world called adulting. But thank you for that compliment or that assumption. Okay, matakaw pero hindi tumataba. I actually gained a lot of weight this past few months, and then if you guys saw my Instagram post, and I will leave it here, I was actually looking really fat. So I decided when I came back from Japan, I would stop eating rice or just rice. I mean, I still do eat carbohydrates, like I do eat pasta. But when I came back from Japan, I stopped eating rice totally, although I eat sushi from time to time. It's a step, you know, for me to eat unhealthy food less, because like eating rice makes you want to crave a lot of, you know, of food. I used to be like really fat. I used to weigh 65 kilograms when I was in college. But yeah, your assumption is wrong. Mahilig mag-cram, that is so true. Joey and I would agree to this. We both like to cram, especially because like my mind. Our minds tend to, like, you know, work faster and efficiently when you're cramming. A damn good singer and a dancer. Hell no! That's not true, no. I wish I was though. I wish I could sing, but I can't. I can't. Mabait na medyo mataray. I could be mataray maybe, but I feel like between me and Joey is the more mataray kind. Alright, so that will be all for this video. So yeah, I hope that you guys learned a little bit about myself. A little. I do hope that I get to know a little bit of my followers. If you guys could leave a comment down below and tell me a little bit something about yourself, where you guys came from, or like what's your favorite hobby, just random stuff about yourself, just so I get to know you guys, especially those people who have been leaving comments for my videos since day one. I'd really like to get to know you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like this video. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!